Alright, so here's a twofer for you. Chapter 4, exercise 14. Um, this one is a lot harder than the last one. This is one of those problems where I had to actually use my brain and think a lot. Um, and I had to research how other people did it because it was confusing the crap out of me. I won't lie. Um, First, we'll look at the problem here. All right, we're working at an introductory to programming with C++. I didn't say it in my last video, but I think it's aware that you all know that I am in no way, shape, or form a programmer of any type. I'm currently taking the C++ course right now, and it's a struggle not having any videos to really kind of guide me through what everything means and why things are being done. I'm reading a textbook, and that's it. That's my main resource from a university that shall not be named, but my resource is just that book and using my online resources, which is Chegg. And I know not everyone can afford that, and I'm not using Chegg all the time. If I am stumped on a problem and I'm stumped for hours, then yeah, I'll go ahead and use Chegg to figure out what other people are doing. Um, the thing of it all is that you want to be able to know how to try and navigate these problems because as a software engineer, my understanding is that you're going to be a renowned problem solver. And it feels really good when you can figure out why a code isn't working and you are able to do it yourself. Um, but yeah, pretty much what I was getting at was that I'm not having any type of lecture. I'm going to school online, and it sucks to try and learn how to do engineering on your own, software engineering on your own. So we'll go ahead and open up. We're using Visual Studio Community in 2022. We will create a new. Oh, I said I'll read the problem first. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm all over the place. So Sylvia's Pizzeria sells 4 different sizes of pizza: small, medium, large, and family. The manager of the pizzeria wants a program that displays the total number of pizzas sold, as well as a percentage of the total number contributed by each different size. Alright, so there we got quite a bit of information here. The manager wants a program that displays the total number of pizzas sold as well as a percentage of the total number contributed by each different size. That's what we want the end product of our software to do. Our coded program should do this. Output. Alright. Using the chart shown earlier, we're not doing that, so I'm deleting it. Does check the algorithm twice. For the first desk check, use 25, 50, 50, and 75 as the number of small, medium, large, and family pizzas. For the second desk check, we'll use 30, 25, 85, and 73. Record the percentages with 1 decimal place. Enter the C++ instructions in the second column of the chart, and then desk check the program using the same data. We'll go ahead and do that too, and if necessary, we'll just go ahead and delete that. Alright, so this is the output. In order to get this output, we need to input the number of pizzas sold, right? So we'll use this. We'll highlight that green. Go ahead and use this information, right? That's what we want. If we really want to, the first thing we can do is start desk checking everything. Maybe that's the best way to go. That's really how you should do it, is you should desk check everything first and then write out the code, make sure everything's working. So small, medium, large, fam. And we sold 25 of these, we sold 50 of these, sold 50 of these, and we sold 75 of these. The grand total comes out to, let's see here, 100, that's 200 pizzas sold, right? 50, 50, that's 100, 100 plus 75 is 175, plus 25 is 200. I'm going to go ahead and do that, and you can get out of here with that. So, alright, so we got 200 out of that. Well, how many pizzas contributed? How many, what was the percentage of contribution to small pizzas? Well, in order to do that, we would have to, divide 25 by 200. Let me just go ahead and do that. You would do 25 divided by 200. That equals 1.25, and we need to get that up a bit higher, so we'll do that. That equals 12.5% contribution of small pizzas. How many medium pizzas contributed to the 200? We'll do the same exact thing. 50 divided by 200 is 0.25 times 100 is equal to, whoa, 25%. I'm doing this all on my calculator because I don't want to give the wrong numbers and stuff like that, right? So again, we'll do, that's 25 times 100. That is, I keep doing that. Why is it doing it like that now? There we go. Another 25%. 75 divided by 200 is 0.375 times 100 is equal to 37.5% contribution. We add all that up together, 37.5 plus 25 plus 25 plus 12.5 is 100%. All right, so we know that we're getting the right, our decimal numbers are correct. That's how you know, you add it all up. Quick math for you. So now that we have an idea of how we're gonna do this, we can go ahead and pull up our coding. We're gonna create a new project, console app C++. Next, we'll call this chapter 4, exercise 14, create. Alright, get all these comments, go ahead and delete them. Delete this too. And we're going to go up here using namespace. We're good to go. Alright, so for this one I had quite a few variables, and I'll explain my reasoning behind all of it. Alright, now you can use a double variable selection, memory location, whatever you want to call it. We're going to spice it up a little bit and use float because we really don't need a whole lot of decimal numbers in this one. Let me pull this guy up. So a couple of things that, 4 pieces of information that are constantly going to be changing that we need to be able to input. Small number of pizzas, medium pizzas, large, and family pizzas, right? What else is going to change? The total number of pizzas. Alright, so then we got to know the percentage of small pizzas, percentage of medium, percentage of large, and percentage of family size pizzas. Because at the end of the program, it should be able to break everything down and tell us, like, hey, this is what contributed overall. So we're going to go ahead and hit float. We're going to do small equals 0.0, float, medium, float, large, float, fam. That's the information that we're putting into the program. We're going to put in 25 small pizzas, 50 medium, and 50 large, and then 75 family sized. Alright, and then we want to be able to see at the very end total pizzas. Let's call that total. We need to know the percent small, percent medium, percent large, and the percent fam. So a lot of variables there for you, and one thing that I forgot to do here was declare them. A little comment just so I stay organized and know where I'm at. Alright. We've declared those variables. Now we can enter the input items, what we have to enter for the program to display what we want. So we're going to see out Alright, so when we do this, when we run it, again, like I said in the last video, it's not a bad idea to kind of start running things line by line to see how things are going. If you know that you know stuff, there's no need to do it, right? So, see out, enter number of small pizzas, we see that here. We're able to type something in here because we put cn small, our variable. Though it's going to constantly change. 25. Program ends. Cool. Whatever. We haven't programmed everything else yet. Sometimes I wish it would just, maybe there's a way where it'll just do it a lot faster. Just haven't learned it yet. Alright, so now that we have all that typed out, we run it really quick. We want to see what's going on with it. We enter the small number of pizzas, 25, medium 50, large 50, 75. Program ends. We haven't done any type of calculation yet. So this is where you start doing your math, calculation, if you will. And first calculation that we've got to do is figuring out how many pizzas we sold, right? Total equals, you see here, small plus medium plus large plus fam, right? That's how we did it in our desk check over here. We did 25, 50, 50, 75 is 200. So then we do that. And then we got to calculate percentages. Again, we have our variable up here, percent small, so per small equals small divided by the total pizzas. And then to get that decimal place correctly, you have to do times 100. I can show you what it would look like. If you weren't to do it times 100, this would be decimal places 2 places over and be 0.125, and that's not really what you want. You want it to say 12.5. So then we do that. Let me see here. Percent medium is equal to, do the same thing, medium divided by total times 100. Percent large is equal to large divided by total times 100. Percent fam is equal to fam divided by total times 100. So that's how you're calculating everything. We've done our calculations. If we were to run it right now, you won't get anything out of it. Nothing spews out because we haven't done our C out. We haven't had our display totals. We want to be able to see this amount sold, this amount contributed to it. Okay? So we'll do a C out. Total pizzas sold. I don't like having capital letters like that. And then we'll put total right there. And we'll end the line. The reason why we want to end the line is because we want it to be spaced out, right? Then we're going to do percentage of small pizzas. We're going to do percent small. End the line again. So when we start running this, it's not going to be right next to each other. See that right there, how it's spaced out? What we could do too is, let me see here, do that again. Alright, so I don't like how number of pizzas sold 75 and then there's like this, it just goes straight down here. What we can do right here is an end line. So when we run it again, there should be a nice little, oops, I did it in the wrong spot. Would it be right here? I don't think that would matter. Yeah, I'm doing something wrong here. Forget, oh, you know what? Maybe it's that I'm doing this. I don't like that. Let me see if I can figure out what I'm doing wrong. Let's see here. Calculation, display totals. Maybe, can we do an end L here? So we're problem solving right now, which is what you don't want to see. You just want to see the answer. There we go. That's what I needed to do. Total pizzas sold is 200, percentage of small pizzas 12.5. What we could also do in this program is this. Put that percentage sign right there. Boom. Don't forget your parentheses, percentage of medium pizzas. Percent, and we'll go ahead and enter percent medium and L. Alright, that's it. That's all we gotta do there. So now finally when we run it, hopefully we'll be getting the same numbers. 25, 50, 50, 75. Total pizzas sold is 200. Whoa, I did this wrong. Percentage of small pizzas is 12.5. 25, 25, 37.5. I think what I need to do is actually this. We're gonna fix one line at a time, see how it comes out. There's no point in me, yep, that's exactly what we needed to do. We put the percentage sign on the wrong side, so we'll go ahead and fix that really quick. But other than that, that's all there is to this program. A little bit harder. I do remember being a bit stumped, simply because I'm just not good at math, I guess. There's more moving, there's more calculation involved, and just trying to keep everything organized can get confusing, especially when you're running like little issues. That's why I say take things one line at a time. Total pizza sold 200, 12.5, 25, 25, 35.7. I believe what you could also do is that, but what am I spelling? I think what I need to do is the hashtag include the money sign. we go. So we wanted to see one decimal place, right? Um, that'll pretty much do it. Before we only had 25. I don't think you have learned about setting precision and fixed just yet. And I don't think you've learned about this in the chapter just yet. So don't worry too much about doing this. If you want to include it, by all means. But, um, the professor might already know that you're cheating or something. Uh, so completely up to you, but that's how you would do it. That's the coding of this program. I only did the first desk check because we knew it was good. If we really want to, you should be desk checking this twice. I genuinely just don't feel like doing a second desk check. If it doesn't work, let me know. But I know it worked because I already submitted this assignment and I got 100 on it. So that's all I gotta say. Hope this was helpful.